Good morning everyone and welcome back to the channel. So in this video I will be discussing about the notions of biuniqueness, neutralization and archive phoneme. These three principles or notions are part of the unit 2 phonology. So without any delay, let's get started. So the first principle I will be talking about is the principle of biuniqueness. This principle was the basic or what was the dire requirement of the classical structuralist phonemics. And they say that any sequence of phonemes will be represented by a unique sense of phones and vice versa. In other words, it is also said that there is one-to-one correspondence that exists between phones and phonemes in each utterance. So the mapping which exists between phones and phonemes is many to one, then many to many. This is very important line with respect to the exam. Now we will understand this concept of biuniqueness or this definition with the help of an example. If we'll take the word bin, we see that let's take the initial consonant ba. So we say that the phone ba is corresponded or reversibly corresponded to the phoneme ba. And in this way, similarly, all other constituents are related. But it doesn't happen always. There are some cases in which this biuniqueness doesn't exist, and it is called the possibility that a phone may be assigned to more than one phoneme, and this is what we call as overlapping, the concept of overlapping, in which a phone may be assigned to more than one phoneme. Now coming to the second principle, which is the principle of neutralization. So you must have come across this word many a times because it is important. So it says that the distinction between two phonemes is lost in a particular environment. so so as we see, there is a contrast that occurs between aspirated voiceless and unaspirated voiceless plosives. For example, we have the aspirated voiceless sound pa here, and as unaspirated voiced sound ba. So there is a crucial contrast that exists between them. But when we add the plosive sa to it, it becomes in the beginning it becomes the as in the sounds spit and spit. This distinction is neutralized. So that's why we said that in a particular environment, because in that particular environment here, in the environment when we add the plosive sa in the beginning, the distinction is between the two phonemes has been lost. The two phonemes here being the pa and ba, the voiceless aspirated and the unaspirated voiced plosive. So that's why we see that no pair of words of this type exist. Which type? As type we have as type isgin. There are no pair of words. We have the pair of word as skin, but no pair of word as isgin. Now there are two kinds of neutralization. The first being the positional neutralization. This kind of neutralization occurs in a particular position or particular location. For example, neutralization occurring at the end of a word. So this kind of neutralization is positional neutralization. Now the second kind of neutralization is absolute neutralization, in which the underlying form is never given a phonetic realization. Now the third and last principle is that of archive phoneme. It is basically a solution to the problem of neutralization. So the problem of neutralization was that the distinction between two phonemes is lost in particular environment, neutralization says, and if this distinction is lost, the problem came with the phonologist was how to analyze the second element of these words. For example, either to choose the voiceless transcription skin, or the voiced one skin. And what to attribute to the element of contrastive status it does not process, means how to handle such a problem. If there is no contrast, then what can be attributed to that element? How can we show that there is no that there is contrast between them? So this solution was suggested by the Prague school phonologist, that is Nikolai Tribotsky. So he suggested a new category for such cases, which he called archive phoneme. So they are basically a class of phonemes consisting usually of pair sharing all distinctive features except one. And to the solution, he said that a capital letter is used sometimes. This is one of the solutions given by him. For example, we have here we have represented the capital letter pa as one of the solutions, and he also gave other alternative ways for this problem. So these are the three principles which we studied, that is biuniqueness, neutralization and archive phoneme. All these three are interrelated to each other, and the fourth one which I have discussed in biuniqueness, that is overlapping. All these four are interrelated to each other, and one will make you understand the other in a better way. So thank you so much, and do not forget to leave the comments or feedback in the comment section below. Thank you.